Hello, everyone. I wanted to share a special birthday message with you because today is my birthday, and you might be seeing this later. But I just had a realization about something that has to do with my life and the way that it's been, and why it's been that way, that might also help you to understand maybe why your life has been the way it has been, and maybe why it continues to be that way, and maybe might help you to shift it as well. So, if you know me or you don't know me, you know that I'm an intuitive healer and channeler. So, I do a lot of deep inner work on, like, why is my pain and suffering or someone else's pain and suffering here? Is it a story? Is it an ancestral lineage lesson? Is it a karmic lesson? Is it something from past life? Is it some sort of energetic manipulation for whatever reason? So, I do a lot of that work on myself too. And most of my life has been surrounded around death and loss and death and loss and things being destroyed and lost and rebuilt again. And I look around me and I see people that I've known for years that are not going through nearly half of what I'm going through or have gone through. And I wonder, why me? Why me? But because I do a lot of that past life ancestral work, I realized that at some point in my timeline, there was this experience that I remember being in a place of power. And I've met people who remember me from that lifetime. I was in a place of being sort of like a priestess and a ruler, and it felt like I was in a position where I put the burdens on the back of my people because I just wanted to do the fun work, the holy work, the connecting with the God. And so I not only like siphoned some of their energy, but I put the burden of like the day-to-day stuff on them because I'm like, that's not my role. My role is to connect with spirit and to be up in the higher realms and and let them do the day-to-day work. And so I've met these people, every single one of them, face to face in this lifetime, to work out whatever it is for them to, turn me away, come towards me in a way that humbles me and teach me some sort of lesson so that they can get their power back, and so that I can learn the lesson of carrying the burdens that I put on everyone else in that lifetime. And so life has been extremely challenging for me with one loss after another, whether it's, or people who were not so kind to me, whether it was, teachers or partners or family members or coworkers or whatever, that, I was constantly humbled again and again and again by these people who just, kind of just shut me down in a way. And so, there's a lot of like power dynamics that are in play, that have been in play of like, in this lifetime, I feel like I was raised to be seen as like I'm not good enough. I was kind of told that for many years. And so, I've spent my life trying to be good enough, trying to be better, trying to show up and be the greatest, the best, the smartest, the brightest, whatever. It put me in a position of living from my ego and trying to prove my value and my worth, and from this place of like this energy exchange of like power struggles, because I was constantly trying to be seen, trying to be valued and whatnot. And so I was, it was like my mind was trying to figure out how to be loved. And so looking back now, I realized these were all these like ego relationships of the power dynamics. And now that I see that, and now that I see why people treated me the way that they did, because it was like a lesson for me to reap what I had sowed, and to give back the energy to the people that I had taken it from, that now that all seems to, there was like an experience that happened to me recently. It was like a bookend to all of these people. From the beginning to the end, it was like a bookend closing that book. That part of my experience in my life where my relationships have been based on this sort of like power dynamic, or me trying to prove myself in some way, or to like gain their affection in some way. And so now I'm realizing that going forward, all of my relationships can just be based on love and service and connection and just deep adoration and respect for one another, because I'm not in that power dynamic struggle anymore, because I realize what my lesson was, and I get it. I get it, and I see a lot of this happening in the world right now with the power struggles that are happening. And it, we can't blame the other person for how they treated us. We can't blame the other person for how we respond to it, because maybe there's some sort of lesson. And I'm not saying that we deserve to be treated poorly or someone should harm you and you should just take it. But what I am saying is that the only way to really heal that is to heal that part of yourself that resonates with that struggle, that harmonizes with that struggle, with that separation, that fight, whatever it is. So if you're mad at somebody or you don't like this other political party, ask yourself, like, why does that hurt me so much? Like, what part of me feels unsafe or feels disempowered or feels insecure about that? And when you can heal that part of yourself, when you can find that divine order within you through balancing and healing those parts of you that are yet unhealed, then when you work through all those layers of your being, mental, emotional, physical, psychic, energetic, spiritual, ethereal, spirit, and creator bodies, when you can heal all those parts of your being, then you don't really bump into those type of frequencies anymore, because they don't harmonize with you. Those energies just kind of bounce off of you because it's not a resonant frequency. And so if we want to fix the world, we really have to start just by working on our inner selves, finding that divine order within ourselves through healing the unhealed parts of us and what triggers us and what upsets us in this world. Then we can start to bring about the great harmonization of global unity and oneness together. But it starts right in here. It's not about what these people are doing out here and focusing on them. The more you focus on them, the more you're still caught in the struggle. When you start harmonizing and balancing everything that's going on in here, then you can start to create a new world together with people who are like-minded, that are just ready to create the new world. Like, forget the old way, forget the system that's falling apart in the old ways, and just find that divine harmony within you, and then find those same kindred spirits and tribal members and create the new world together. Just start creating it. Don't wait for the old systems to restructure. Just start creating the new system. Start creating the new way of life that is divine harmony within yourself, and creating from that place of love and harmony within you. So I'm super excited to continue this journey with you. And I've got lots of exciting things in the work. I know I've been kind of MIA for a while, but I've got lots of projects going on that you will see in the next couple of months. There will be classes and oracle decks and things. I've just been busy and hunkered down working on these projects. And so, much love to all of you, and I hope you have a beautiful, blissful day of harmony and love. Just look in the links below for whatever support you feel you need at the moment. Many blessings to all of you.